Hi, 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 hi. Blessings. Thank you for being here. I am so excited to be here with all of you today. So I'm just going to hold this space for a moment and hum. Let me grab my singing bowl and just invite you all into today's circle. It is January 31st, 5 p.m. PST. Whether you are catching this live or the replay, thank you for being here. So blessed and grateful to have you here. So just giving a few moments for anyone who wishes to be here to join. Let's see this message. Welcome, Mary G. I invite you to drop a hi or an emoji or a word or, you know, what brought you here today. Just one word. I invite you to put that in the comments and just really bring this to life with your energy and presence. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So today I'm going to share a couple of things with you. I haven't actually done a formal introduction of myself, who I am, what I do and offer. So today I'm going to share that information with you. And I have some notes here, so you'll be seeing me glance away just because it helps to have a little bit of organized thought with these lives and truly with all conversations. So I'm going to share who I am, what I do and offer. I'm going to talk about the astrology and numerology for February and pull some cards for the energies. There's going to be a little mini pick a card reading at the end of that. So, you know, stay tuned. I want your participation. I want to hear from you. I want to know you. And then I'm going to share a very exciting announcement. I'm launching a new product today, which is actually free for you. I've been working on it for a while, and I'm so excited to share it with you. And it really is divinely timed. I didn't plan it this way. I just had this realization in the last few days that what I am going to be sharing with you towards the end of our time together is in fact in divine alignment with the energies for February. And then I'm open to Q&A today, so write your questions in the chat thing as we are in the circle together, and or as I'm sharing throughout, and I'll get to them towards the end. So thank you so much for your patience. And if you are watching the replay and you have questions, put them in the comments. You know, I love hearing from you. I love having conversations with you. You know, when I come live or whenever I share anything, even if it's not live, I imagine that I'm standing in front of all of you. So as the community grows, I'm standing in front of a lot of you, and I feel your energy, and it really amplifies what I bring for you. So, all right, we've given a few minutes for everyone to come, get comfortable, get some water or a cup of tea. Really gift yourself this moment to tune into your own knowing, tune into what wishes to come through. Tune into this present moment to receive what I am here to offer you and bring to you. So, who am I? Isn't that the question we all ask ourselves? So, I am Drazmin. I am an artist, a writer, and a multi-dimensional intuitive healer. I also call that being a quantum alchemist. And I am experienced, trained, and certified in Master Reiki, Earth, and Earth shamanism, birth and life rights, and rebirth rights, as well as a mixture of many Eastern and Western modalities of healing: psychology, sociology, physiology. I have a background in the medical field, and then I have about 7 years of very intensive shamanic and mystery school training, shall we say, so deep intensives. And I spent 3 years integrating all of that and really sitting with how I wanted to present that to you. And so now I am divinely guided. It is time, it is time, it is time. I am so excited to be here with you. So there's so much I have to share with you today and in the months, days, years to come. I am excited for how we grow as individuals, as we witness each other in community. And so that's a little bit of who I am. And what do I offer you? You know, so I mentioned that I'm an artist and a writer. So I am the creator of the CPR deck. It is this cute little deck right here. It's actually sold out, but it comes in this cute little bag. And I created the CPR deck. Yeah, so this is the cover of it. CPR, Clear Practical Resource. And it is a tool to cultivate emotional intelligence, to cultivate self-empowerment, to just ground and center into the body. It's designed on the ABC, so it's A through Z, 26 cards, and you just shuffle and see what pops out. So let's see what pops out right now. E, eye contact, looking at your face, affirm, I got this. Okay, I received that because, you know, I'm sharing this live with you, and many of you who will be watching it later, I'm sharing with you who I am for the first time. So this is a little confidence boost from the universe, from myself, reflected in the universe. So I received that, and I share this with you because we all got this. We're all in this together. So thank you so much for that. Perfect. And but this is what they look like. You know, they're little square cards. You can carry them around you, red, black, white, and gold. And it's got a symbol that I channeled. It's a one-line drawing, and it's got the letter of the alphabet, what the quick one-word practice is, and then a little description of that. So this is the CPR deck, and as an artist and a writer, I created this. I created this because I didn't have that for myself growing up, and being neurodivergent, being on the autism spectrum, being highly sensitive and not really receiving that support. I longed to have that, and then one day realized, you know what, why not create that? And now here we are. So I offer a lot of empowerment resources, such as the CPR deck and small little practices that for some reason I don't have ready to share with you. So hold one moment. Let's see, is this the folder? Yes. Yes, so I share these little practices like this, and this is when you come and see me in person, this is how you receive them. However, these are available for download. Some of them are free because I really believe that we all ought to have access to this information from a very young age. And let's see, give me a moment. I'm clearly well prepared, you know. There it is. See? A breath of patience. Okay. So, this is the example of when you come and to a live event, or you purchase one of the packages and bundles I have on my online market, then you'll get it in a nice, cute little index card size. And there's also the option, some of them are free downloadable or paid downloadables, and then they're just a single page, and then you can fold it, you know, and then you have it right there. Yes, it's a little bigger. Here is this size. It would be a little smaller, it'd be cut out. and you can download a lot of these practices for yourself. So as an artist and a writer, I create these empowerment guides and practices, little just mini things that you can put around the house, put around the office, put around the car safely, and remind you to just, you got this, just like that card that came out, we were shuffling. I feel like that's so appropriate for what I offer. I offer that empowerment. You got this. You got this. I'm here to be your ally, and perhaps provide you some tools like these cards and the CPR deck, and other courses that I'm going to be launching this year. Little sneak peek into what's coming at the end of this video. And so I offer that, and I also offer remote and in-person, very limited availability sessions, and I will be announcing what those sessions are here in the next few weeks. And I do offer a free 15-minute session for our first time meeting. I offer this to all beings, limiting one every 2 months to honor my time and the energy exchange, and the other beings who are bringing in financial support of exchange for my sessions. So I offer a free 15-minute session to all beings, one every 2 months. And it's just a 20-minute time for us to meet, talk. You can share whatever you want to share with me. If you want guidance, a quick card, some Reiki, a little dusting, I'm there. I'm there for you. And then you can discern, we can really get a deeper one-on-one without everyone else, loving all of us, and discern if you want to dive deeper. And those sessions will be announced in the next few weeks on what those sessions are, and I'll be sharing little tidbits as we get closer to that day. So I offer that, and I am an artist. So I create a lot of spiritual poetry art. And I have originals and prints, and I also do commissions. So that's a little summary of what I offer as an artist, a writer, and a multidimensional intuitive healer. I shared with you the certifications, trainings, and experience that I have, which was a combination of Western medicine, Eastern healing modalities, earth shamanism, training and initiation and completion, although it's not really ever complete. I am eternally a student of the Mother Earth, birth and life rite, mystery schools, and master Reiki. So many lifetimes integrating in this, embodying in this human experience in this timeline. Okay, so what was the other thing? Where are my notes? See, I'm in the human experience too. I got notes. I gotta keep myself on track. All right, who am I? What do I offer? Oh, yes. Okay, February forecast. Wow. The big heart of this share. I'm just like getting so excited to share all the things I have to share with you. As you may have realized by now, I get very excited about empowering other beings, because I truly believe that no matter what neurodivergence we have, no matter what challenge we might have, no matter what difference there might perceive to be, we all have the capacity to tap into our greatness, into our highest excellence. So let's talk a little bit about February, and in lieu of cultivating the highest excellence, February is a gentle month. It provides the space for preparation, for that embodiment, for that walking into, for the stepping into the highest excellence. There's going to be big energies coming in March, and I'm not going to jump the gun and share March, or we'll be here for a while. But coming back to February, February is a gentle month that opens room for you to prepare the way, for your highest excellence. If some of you have been doing the work for a while, this month is a really good time to just wrap things up and be gentle with yourself and just allow yourself extra time to rest. Here in the Northern Hemisphere, we're still in winter, so just allowing yourself to rest, to just go slow and steady. The fire is coming in March with the return of the solar year, with the Aries season and the spring equinox later in March. So, February is the month to anchor your self-care practices, your spiritual practices, your grounding exercises, your eating habits, your sleep habits, your whatever structures. And I like to view structures as a way to support desire and dreams. Sometimes when one looks at structure, one can immediately associate structure to confinement or limiting. And I invite you to look at structure as a way to carry and grow your dreams, right? And really begin to see a healthy, balanced way of being, with eating right and taking care of your body and meditating and getting light and getting enough rest and having time for work and balancing that with time for play, seeing that discipline. Because really, the walking into the highest excellence is a path of discipline. You are disciplined about yourself. You really tap into the willpower and make conscious choice to bring that willpower into living form through the choices that you make for your mind, heart, body, and spirit. And so we open this month with a Leo full moon, like fireworks, like pow. Okay, let's go. There's big energy coming in with this Leo full moon. How do we use that personal willpower? How do we use that strength? How do we ground into that power? And what you do over this next 2 weeks will really support with all of the self-reflection period that's coming towards the end of the month. And more importantly, and in conjunction to the energies that are coming for the new solar cycle. Because this month we are seeing the shift of Aquarius, the 11th sign of the zodiac, or the 12 if you're looking at the 13th zodiacal wheel. And we are going into the 13th cycle of the zodiac, the Pisces cycle, the last of the zodiac. So the last sign of the zodiac, it has, it's the last one. So it's kind of like, it has a little bit of all of the other 12 signs. And it also represents compassion, being gentle with self, being gentle with others. The Pisces, the fish energy, is just being able to flow with the emotions that arise in that water energy. And so this first of the month is going to bring that illumination of like, okay, this is what I need to get done. This is what I need to do to create a really good structure for my dreams and desires to come to life. And this is the direction we're going to go. Like, how do you continue that momentum through the year, especially when the energies are just low and tired, like deep water Piscean energy, or the Taurus, or the Virgo energy. Even the Virgo is a little more mutable, so it's a little more flowy. The Taurus energy is just like very fixed, right? So how do you take this energy of the fire into the next solar cycle? We're going to see the new year, the spiritual natural new year, in about a month and a half. So this Leo full moon is going to illuminate that, and we're also going to see the sun moving into Aquarius. Okay, so the illumination of how self relates to your family, your community, your friends. There's going to be a greater clarity and understanding of how to bring more play and more power into prosperous thriving. Okay, that's the energy of the Leo full moon. Very, very strong, very open, very much Okay, I know what I gotta do, so let's go. And we're going to shift from that energy, from the full moon, and we're going to see a very different energy towards the end of the month. 19th, 20th, the sun moves into Pisces. The moon is it has a new moon in hi beloved, thank you so much, appreciate you stopping to bring love. Lucian Stark, love witnessing your light, and thank you for bringing your light into this circle today. So much love and gratitude for you, beloved one. So, fire energy, just like fire, and then gently transitioning. And in that moment of transition, there was this opening of conversation, divine alignment. And that's the energy of what we're shifting into towards the end of the month. We are shifting into flowing and surrendering more into the transitions. Because when we lean into that spaciousness of change, there's true possibility that arises, and that Piscean energy is going to allow a greater awareness. The first of the month is like awareness of like community and the greater picture, and then it goes in greater awareness of self, greater awareness of how to center within self, greater awareness of how to align with more of your personal power and joy, how to really anchor that and root that in. That energy is going to come up towards this end of the month. And by the end of the month, what's going to come up is the question of what makes me happy? How do I cultivate more joy in my life? All right. And this first 2 weeks of the month is a really good time to look at what's not making me happy, right? Because you got to clear away what's not making you happy to have room for whatever it is you do want. And so this full moon, I'm inviting you to look at what's not making me happy, write it down, make a list of how to accelerate closure, write that down, okay? And then action steps, 3 action steps, right? It could be as simple as drink water every morning, throw away that old pair of underwear that I'm holding on for whatever reason, okay? Or okay, it's time to quit that job, end that relationship. It could be something very small and something, really big. But this is the time to really wrap that up so you can prepare for that moment of deep reflection and rest and recharging. The Piscean energy goes into the depths, recharging, so that when you go into spring equinox, when the Aries comes and it's 0 point, it's a brand new start of a solar cycle, you are ready to go. You've got your things written down, you've been putting them into practice, you've been cultivating healthy habits for your mind, heart, body, spirit, really anchoring those roots. When a plant is young, okay, it's very delicate. Okay, you can't be jostling it around, giving it hugs and poking at it. It's going to traumatize it. So whatever practices you're going to be putting into motion over the next few weeks, tend those roots, okay? It takes time, because we are in the human experience, to anchor those roots, okay? Look at Mother Nature, okay? She trusts that springtime is going to bring flowers, so she allows herself to rest and prepare in the winter season, okay? So self-reflect on the relationships you have with your health, your home, your family, your finances, your community, your dog, your cat, your sweater. Look at the relationship that you have with them and ask yourself, is this a relationship that feeds and nourishes and amplifies, okay, and amplifies my mind, heart, body, spirit connection in a holy oneness? And if the answer is anything but a full body yes, and I have shared those practices of how to tap into that full body yes, so look through my feed, then continue that. Whoa, look at that. Glasses are flying off. Continue that. Add more of that. Bring more of that into your life. And if the answer is no, this relationship with XYZ, whatever, doesn't bring me joy, it cuts into my peace, It's time to let it go, okay? Leo full moon, perfect time for a fire. And here in the Northern Hemisphere, it's cold, so perfect time for a fire. Write it down. What's not making me happy? Then put some sacred herbs in there that you have gotten from a place of respect and integrity, or your own that you have grown, or both, and create a small sacred safe fire and let it go. If fire is not an option, you could tear up the piece of paper and bury it in the earth. If you need some more energy in there, tear the piece of paper and then put it in some ice cubes and then smash it with a hammer, and then just bury that into the earth, and just allow yourself to let it go. Persons, people, places, things. You came into this world naked, okay? You're not taking any of it with you. So first few weeks of this month, letting things go gently, okay? Gently letting things go. We're still right now, Pluto is in 29 degrees of Capricorn, so it's wrapping up the cycle in the Capricornian, very stubborn energy, okay? Pluto is the deep, unconscious underworld, so it's going to be wrapping up the cycle. And Saturn is also in Aquarius at 28 degrees, so towards the end of a cycle there, Saturn is, what is Saturn? Saturn rules. Anybody go? Oh, so Saturn rules structure, okay? So it's really showing how the structure of self impacts the greater whole, okay? And then it's going into Pisces, okay? So it's going to take you into deeper reflection of how your personal structure, how your personal choices impact the greater whole. And I believe Saturn is 3-year cycles, yeah, okay? So we're about to go real deep for the next few years of how do I co-create, because we are here co-creating with life, co-creating with each other, even though you may not see the impact immediately or ever, if at all, we are always co-creating with each other. So these next few weeks is really bringing clarity of how and what and where and what is yay and what is let go of the and then just focus on anchoring healthy and balanced practices to invite greater peace, to nurture the soil for your highest excellence to come to life, especially when we go into the March energies, okay? And a practice that can also, one last practice that can support you with releasing and inviting more of what you want is when you release, say thank you. When you invite, say thank you. No matter what you are receiving and letting go of, just say thank you. Before you drink water, just think it, thank you. Because that Piscean energy is that energy of compassion, as I was talking about earlier. And so being very gentle with self. It's the energy of forgiveness. So forgiveness is about just reclaiming your peace. It's not about saying that what someone else said or did is right or wrong. It's about reclaiming your peace. I forgive, I release, I tap into my I am presence. The Aries energy, which is coming in March, is the I am energy. It's starting to tap into the I am energy. Whew. Letting go of those relationships with people, places, objects, things, blah, 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 blah. Time to let it all go. Anything, all the clutter in the mind, write it down, let it go. Okay, just yeah. Okay, so I feel that now is an appropriate time to share with you my exciting announcement. I'm so excited to share this with you. Okay, calm down, be zen. Okay, so this year I have in my hot little hands my first free mini course, and it is live as of tomorrow, February 1st. I wanted to announce this with you today because you are here live with me, and it is going to be available for download access on my online market. And this little free mini course is called Make Being Great Again. Setting up for peace, setting up for your I am, setting up for your success, your excellence, your health, your victory, all the yummy things that you want more of in your life. Make being, just be everything, be ecstatic, be emotional, be excited, be everything, okay? Make being great again. Setting up for peace. Okay, why is peace so important? Well, when you're not at peace, it doesn't matter what you do, okay? It doesn't matter what you have. You're always going to be searching for that peace. So this course is introducing you to the first 5 ABCs of being. Now, earlier I shared with you the CPR deck, the ABC deck. Here is a course, the ABC course. You might be seeing a theme in my writings as I share them with you, or you might have already guessed what the theme is. Bonus points. You may get a prize if you share what the theme is. Okay, so this little mini course, mini self-mastery course, because we are all masters of our own I am presence. This mini self-mastery course is a free offering made with so much love by yours truly, introducing you to the first 5 ABCs of being as practical steps to gently guide you in creating a strong foundation and loving home for peace. Practical steps. And that's really the theme of February, okay? If I had to summarize, maybe you got to take a samurai to some things and then summarize. Okay, whatever. I don't know where I'm going with that. Anyways, February is the month for practical spirituality, grounded intuition, okay? It is the month to cultivate and strengthen and nurture the roots for your highest excellence. Practical self-care, practical spirituality, okay? And this little booklet right here, okay, it's 12 pages. You can print it as a booklet in my online shop. At the very top, you will see a link for a download to Adobe Reader. It's a free program for anybody, and if you download Adobe Reader, you will have the option to print this as an adorable little booklet, okay? And it saves paper, thank you trees, to have with you to carry around. And I believe in taking things off the phone, off the computer, off the internet, and really having them in your hot little hands, because the brain literally works differently when you look at a screen and versus when you look at a book. Science facts. If you want to know more, consult the oracle of the Google, okay? So print it, go to the library, ask a friend. We are in the 21st century. You can use your words and tap into your community. That's what the Aquarius energy is all about, okay? Leo, full moon, tap into that strength and that willpower. Print it out and make it a cute little booklet. And it's got 5 steps, okay? This is the first page. Blessings, welcome. There's you in the center, and you'll find out what this is inside the book, okay? So blessings, welcome. I'm so happy to have you here. And this is all copyrighted material to my foundation that I founded in 2017. So I've been around underground for a hot minute. So just copyright information, and then just a little summary of what this course is, okay? So you can, it'll basically say what I just said. And then we just dive in. We dive into what the letters are. We got A, Ooh, you get a sneak peek of what the word is. A. And then we go B. Ooh, I think I talked about balance in our live, in our chat here. And then we have C. Ooh, a little bonus here, the peace cycle. Do you know that peace is a cycle? What? I guess you're gonna have to go download your little booklet to find out what it is. And then we have D, and D is declutter, which is what the month of February is all about. It's about decluttering your mind, heart, body, spirit, home, all the things that are cluttering your peace. And, you know, there's some fun, empowerment, little affirmations that I created, what I believe I can achieve, because yes, you can, because I could, and I can, and I do, and I know you can, and you could, and you will, and you shall, and you are. So we got that, and then we got the letter E. Enjoy the ride, because life is an experience. And then that's it. Thank you for being here. Okay? So this is available for you. It's a black and white. You can download it. You can color it. You can write all over it. You can add to it. You can look at it and be like, wow, I don't like this at all, and you can put it in your ritual fire and give it back to the mother. All of you is welcome. Okay, so this is the exciting course that I have for you, and I like to sew them after I print them, and I like to leave this extra tail at the top because it becomes a bookmark. Yeah, so smart. So you can just put a bookmark there in your favorite letter, or the one that opens for you for the day. B for balance. Okay, what I believe I can achieve. And I've left space for you to cut out some of the things in this little booklet. So now that I've stopped, wow, look at my words. Look at my words. Mercury is still in Gemini, so words are a little slow to come to me, and no. I don't know what happened. I felt called into a thought, and then it just kind of went away. So I'm just going to let it go and come back to this. Okay, so now that I'm done gawking over the new exciting thing I have to share with you, made with so much love. February, practical, grounded, empowered, self-care, spirituality, and balance. You have now the option of this adorable little guide to support you with what's coming up in February with the astrology. Now, in terms of numerology, we have the second month in the year 7. So we have a 2 and a 7, and that goes to 9. And 9 is the number of self-mastery, which is what the Piscean energy carries you into. It carries you through this greater understanding of self, and then your power of will is what turns that understanding of self into self-mastery. So 9 is the power number for the month ahead, okay? It is 3 trinities. And Trinity is mind, heart, body of the mind, heart, body of the heart, and mind, heart, body of the body, among many other things. That's a whole rabbit hole for numbers. So, power number of the month is 9. Now, I felt called to pull a card from this archetypes cards for a guide, an energy guide, an energy that is the core energy for this month of February, okay? And it's very hard for me to shuffle this card, so I'm sorry. I will not be doing that. No, I'm not sorry. See? I'm always practicing where I say I'm sorry and I don't mean it. I've been doing this practice for a while, so. Human experience. Okay. Wait. One card, please, for the energies of February. Okay. All right. So the energy that came out was the word martyr. Wow. Powerful. Okay. So martyr, it says light attribute, learning the transcendent nature of service to oneself or cause. And the shadow is addiction to self-pity. Okay, so at the beginning of this whole share of the February energies, I was talking about how the beginning of the month is really illuminating how we are in relation to the whole. And that's what the martyr is, okay? Are you in relation to whole because you are having expectations, because you are approaching this from a place of woundedness and it's not actually nurturing you, it's feeding your demons, okay? So are you wanting to continue feeding those demons? Or would you rather co-create with life in bliss, in ecstatic bliss, and just yummy joy, in ease and grace, okay? That's the energy of the month, okay? Are you going to continue being a martyr, okay? Sacrificing yourself, blaming everyone else for your problems, okay? Problems, P-R-O-B-L-E-M-S, an acronym for perceiving, running, or blaming leaves everything magically solved, okay? This month is really going to illuminate that and provide the opportunity to get, you know, say have those closures, okay? This is a month of closures, and some of these closures are big long-term closures because I talked about those two energies being at the end of their cycles. Capricorn, Pluto in Capricorn, and Saturn in Aquarius, okay? So this is a fantastic summary and confirms what I had been intuiting about these energies based on the astrology alone. So how beautiful and magical that the card also presented itself. Okay, so now we get a guide. Okay, so that's the energy of this February month. Now let's look at a guide to support the shifting into the higher frequency of the martyr, which is learning how to be of service without sacrifice, okay? Okay, this card flew out. Whew. Even though it's going to be a gentle month astrologically, it's going to be an intense month energetically. The card that flew out is Judge, okay? Light attributes, balancing justice and compassion. What did I say Piscean energy was? Compassion. Managing the fair distribution of power, personal power. How do you use the 24 hours in a day? So the guidance is be the judge. Make those executive decisions, okay? Step into the big boy, big girl pants, okay? Be the mom, be the dad. If you never had one, I feel you. I hold you in so much love, and it's time for you to be your own parent, okay? There's time for play, and there's time to be, you know, the mom or the dad. The dad brings structure, and the mom helps reinforce that and also brings tenderness, okay? So justice, masculine energy, also a feminine energy, and compassion, masculine energy, and also a feminine energy, because we are all oneness. We are duality and oneness, okay? And what is the shadow attribute? Do you even want to go into the shadow attribute? No, we don't need to go into the shadow attribute because we are empowering self this month, okay? And we are preparing for the dynamic rebirth of the I Am come March equinox. Okay, let's pull some tarot. 3 cards, please. 6 of Swords. 6 of Swords, okay? 6 of Swords is the energy of leaving behind some kind of mental conflict. Yes, 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 yes. Closure this month. Closing out those thought forms that are keeping you in those unhappy, unhealthy relationships. Moving to calmer waters or moving to go into the waters. Either way, you're heading towards the waters. Pisces is water energy. It is a mutable water energy, okay? So we are entering the month with a fixed energy, and then we're going to go into more fluid energy. Okay, that's the first card. Second card, Queen of Swords. Whoa, that's a big jump, okay? So February is going to bring a quantum leap. And that makes sense because we're opening the month with Leo, fire energy, and a fixed energy. And then we're going into a Pisces, water, mutable energy, okay? Queen of Swords, divine feminine energy, meaning that this information is more internal than external at this time, okay? And if that changes, that's okay too. Ultimately, take this as it resonates. So the energies this month, we go from Six of Swords, leaving behind the mental loops, the things that drag you down, okay, the guilt trips, the shame things, the whatever the record is playing in there. You're just gonna chuck that record into the fire and get on your little boat with your horse, okay? I don't know where you think you're going with the horse in that water, because it looks like you're gonna be in that water for a hot minute. Stepping into that quantum leaping, not even stepping, quantum leaping into that energy of absolute clarity. Okay? Beautiful. Last card, please. Three of Cups. Three, Trinity. Celebration, union of mind, heart, body, and spirit. Okay, greater balance, greater harmony, greater joy, greater pleasure, greater presence. Okay, and when you are immersed in presence, when you are at peace with where you are, you know, it doesn't have, you don't have to like it. Okay, being at peace does not mean that you have to like where you are, what's happening. Being at peace means that you are centered within yourself, within self, and that is what this month is all about. It is bringing you into greater understanding. It's giving you room and space to center into self, grounded, practical self-care, spirituality, balance, wholeness, allowing yourself to get set up for a peaceful life. So even if shit hits the fan, which it will happen because we are in the human experience, sometimes it happens, like literal shit flinging, okay? You are okay. You don't have to like the shit flinging, but you know that you're okay, so you're not gonna be all stressed out about it. You're like, okay, well, when you come into peace within yourself, mind, heart, body, working as a unified oneness, okay? Three of Cups, you come into greater peace. When you're at peace, you're able to tap into the frequency of joy more effortlessly. And if you're having a hard time tapping into peace and or joy, that gratitude practice I shared is going to really support you. You know, before you drink water, before whatever happens. If someone cuts you off, thank you, thank you, thank you. And it's going to feel uncomfortable. I can assure you, if you haven't done this before, it's going to feel uncomfortable. I know, because it was extremely uncomfortable for me to smile and authentically smile. Okay, not the I'm smiling at you, but inside you're just like pissed and cussing them out. No, that's not a higher frequency. Okay, stepping into alignment is about holding the frequency of peace and true gratitude regardless of what's going on around you. Okay, because you know that you are in alignment, and whatever is happening outside of you is outside of you. There may be something in there for you, or it may have nothing to do with you. Okay, you're just a witness in the moment, or you may be a reflection for someone else and it triggers them. It doesn't matter. You're just, you know what's for you and you know what's not for you, and you just stay and calm and centered and at peace. And that's what that Three of Cups energy is about. It's about the union of mind, heart, body, where you're just grateful and calm and centered, and you know when it's time to respond and act and do, and you know when it's time to step back. Okay, so let's close this with a little quick pick a card. I'm gonna use my little CPR deck. I do intend to do a second reprint in divine alignment. Okay. Okay. It knows I need food because the ingest card just came out for me. Okay, wash. W for wash. Take a quick rinse or indulge in a long soak, okay? For those who chose one, I didn't do the countdown. Sorry, y'all. So option 1, wash. And this reminds me that towards the end of the month, we are in that Piscean energy. So that first part of the month is good for fire rituals. And the second part of the month is going to be good for water rituals. And by ritual, I just mean coming into full presence with intention, with clarity, with reverence to the element of life that you are working with, whether it's an actual element, earth, air, fire, water, spirit, metal, you could go on, or if it's a guide. A ritual is just an act of concentrated presence in reverence of what you are connecting with and inviting to receive. Okay, so wash. For those who picked option 1, water rituals, water blessings, water cleansings, water prayers, whatever word feels most in alignment with you, may be especially beneficial for you towards the end of the month. And for all of you, maybe take a bath, okay? Go to a hot springs, book a little spa day, okay? Take a long extra hot shower. You clearly are being called to connect more with the water element. Okay, let's put that ingest card back. Okay, so option 2. Okay, E, eye contact. Looking at your face, affirm, I got this. Okay, so those of us who have been watching and with me this whole time, thank you so much. And this card flew out at the beginning of our circle, and when I was sharing with you this amazing deck I created, and it came out for option 2. Okay, so this is really important for whoever is option 2, because what I'm intuitively feeling is like this month is going to be a big month of change for you, in the sense of like you've known this has been coming and you've been wanting to, and you've been possibly preparing for it, but this is the month where it's like you feel it. Okay, you feel it deep within you. It's time to let it go, or bring it in, or expand it, or whatever. You know what it is, and so you are being told and reaffirmed and reassured by the universe, by your higher self manifest in the universe through you. Eye contact, I got this. Okay, look at yourself in the mirror every morning, eye contact, or any reflective surface. Okay, I got this. 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 Okay. Whew. And last and certainly not least, group option number 3. Ooh, a blank card. A blank card. What does it mean? What does it mean? What is a blank card? Well, the meaning is for you to fill. So you get the bonus of a blank card. So you have received this special blessing from the universe. This full moon, write down a dream of yours that you want to bring to life. Okay, write down a dream of yours that you want to bring to life and offer it to the fires of transformation, and with it releasing all that doesn't serve and belong to you, because you are being given this opportunity to bring that dream to life in its highest and fullest form. Okay, and you do this with deep presence and trust and intention. Then what's going to follow over the next few weeks is that profound clarity, that Queen of Swords energy of what needs to go, so that that dream that you placed into the fire and offered into the fires of transformation will be the phoenix rising out of you, out of all that you release. Give yourself room to grieve as well and honor your feelings. So we'll have that as a little bonus gift, and let's get a little card for you, so you get those 2 bonus cards. How exciting. Okay, let's see. Okay, so jingle. Fa la 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 la. Hum a tune or sing along to your favorite song. La 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 la. See, clearly the universe just wants you to write your dream, ask it to come in, and sing your way through letting go of what's blocking the way for your dream. Sing, sing, sing. And singing is also a great way, or just humming a tune, or just making nonsensical voices, okay? It doesn't even have to be sound pretty. You just start babbling like a toddler drunk on milk, okay? Just moving sound. Sound is a form of energy in your body. It helps to release emotion, energy in motion. You don't have to understand what you're feeling to move it around. And in fact, the more you move and jingle and hum and babble and you start singing, you are able to tap more into your creative fire, into your creative expression, into your willpower. All right, so jingle along for all of us. I got this, I'm gonna go take a hot shower, I got this, ooh, 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 ooh. See? You don't have to be an Emmy winner. You're already a star, baby. Okay, so I have shared with you who I am, what I offer towards the beginning. Then I shared with you the energies for February. We pulled some cards. The master number of the month is 9. And I shared with you my exciting new product, this little booklet that has 5 simple practices to support and assist and guide you into setting up for peace so you can be your greatest, most authentic you. And it's a free downloadable in the online market? On the online market. On inline? Today is air energy. Okay? And clearly I am in the clouds with the air energy. So thank you for your patience. Okay. And let me see if there are any questions here, any comments. If you have any questions or comments, I would love to hear them. Now would be a great time. Let's see. Oh, beautiful. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Yes, facts, facts, facts. Love, empowerment. Write my first book. Beautiful. Loving these intentions. Oh, releasing. What are you releasing? Oh, okay. Releasing your Teddy collection. Oh, I bet that's going to bring up big feelings. Okay. Holding you in so much love as you release, those memories. I'm starting to get flashes, so I understand why you're letting those go. So holding you in the highest love. You are so held. You are so supported. You are so loved. You are so worthy of your highest pleasure, and that definitely will not hold you back, beloved. So many blessings to you on your release. Okay, let's see who else we got. Thank you, loving you. Hey, welcome. Yeah, yes. Okay, let's see what else. Okay, so I've got a question here. How does one accelerate closure? Okay, this is a great question. Okay, so you can accelerate closure by getting rid of the physical objects that have an emotional attachment or any kind of attachment. If you have an attachment to something external, you can accelerate healing and closure by letting that go, whatever it is, okay? And especially if you are attached to it, it means that there is something there that's clogging your energy, okay? Great question. Thank you so much for asking that. Good. Okay, so let's see. Oh, I have another question here. Are there any other practices to support release? Yes, I actually have an advanced practice for you. Okay, so if you know what your natal chart is, your astrology chart, I invite you to look at that and look at any planets that are closing out their cycles. And you can go online and type in birth natal chart. I like to use the Astro Matrix app Okay, it's an app that you can download into your phone, and it goes deep into the details. It has a lot of good information on the free subscription. I pay for it because it's only, I think, like $6.99 or $14.99 for the whole year, and you can have one more person on it, I think, with the $14.99 price. And it just goes deep, and it gives you details down to the day. And but you don't have to get the paid subscription. There's a lot of good information on there, and I recommend that app if you're wanting to really dive deeper into how to release and when to release, because astrology is a great tool for realizing where your strengths are and where your challenges are, right? And realizing that it's okay, you have both. Okay, we are in the human experience, we are imperfectly perfect, and astrology is a great tool to show you where you shine so that you can put more energy towards that, and where you may be challenged so that you can ask for support, because we are here to experience and co-create life with each other. Okay, so that's a practice that you can use to support releases, because you can see in there what big cycle is ending and put more energy towards the release in that aspect of your house or of your chart. Okay, and it could be, and it'll show you the houses. You know, you could also just Google astro transit. Transit is the current. Okay, astro natal. Natal is the screenshot of the sky. That's what an astrology chart is. Astronatal is the blueprint of the sky right above you when you were born, and astro transit is the blueprint of the sky right now, in this here now. So you can do comparison, right? Where it was then, where it is now, and you can see now. And when some planet's completing its cycle, it's in the latter 20s of the degree, 27, 28, 29, 30. So that's a way that you can accelerate healing. And then the other one that I mentioned earlier, which was getting rid of all physical external attachments. Okay. All right, let's see. What other questions? No. Blessings. Thank you so much for the roses. Thank you so much for the likes. Thank you so much. Oh, thank you. I'm so glad that resonates with you. I really appreciate all of your feedback, because it tells me more of what you want to hear from me. Okay, I see here. Can you dive a little more into the numerology? I will do numerology for the full moon and the new moon, as those dates come closer. So subscribe and stay tuned. And I post these little videos either on TikTok or YouTube, sometimes both, depending on how I'm divinely inspired in the moment and how much information comes through. So stay tuned for that. And on my TikTok channel, I have a link in my bio that has the link to my YouTube channel, as well as the link to the book, the CPR deck, the empowerment practices, booking that free 15-minute session with me to just, feel into whether you want to dive deeper into a monetary exchange session with me. And okay, let's see. I have time for one more, and then it's time to close our circle. Beautiful. Thank you so much for joining in the short time you did, and thank you for watching the replay. Thank you, beloved. Okay, so there is no other questions, and that's all right. Oh, something just popped up. Will the course be free after today? Yes. Okay, good question. This course is free into perpetuity. Okay, I want the teachings that come through me, because nothing belongs to me. I really hold the highest intention that the content that I'm creating will eventually, for the most part, be free or low cost to all beings, because we all have the right. Okay, we are all here, and we are all entitled to live our highest potential. Okay, the whole point of being in this human experience is to actualize the fullest potential of the I am, of the self. Okay, so yes, this course is going to be available for free online, on the online market. to receive and put this into action. Yes, I encourage it for this month ahead, and you are not limited to this now. You are welcome to come to this when you feel good and ready, because ultimately you are the author, the creator of your reality, this reality, the reality that we live in, we co-create in. Whew. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much, everyone, for being here. So grateful for all of you. Cards everywhere, energy everywhere. You know, air energy really takes me out of my comfort. And so when the air energy comes in, I get very chatty. So that's why I like to do these lives with you in my air energy, because it takes me out of my body and just brings me to you. And it also kind of pulls out the silly in me. I mean, I'm always silly. Okay, so let's close today's circle with a little bit of smoke cleansing. This is a blend of herbs that I have received from elders and harvested myself. Oh, okay. Big deep inhale. Exhale. Beautiful. Let me try this one more time. Inhale and exhale. Beautiful. One more. Inhale and exhale. Lovely. Woo. Thank you so much again for being here today. It has been an absolute pleasure to share the sacred space with you and share all of this delightful information. And until we meet again, sending you so much love and blessings of ease, peace, nourishment, laughter, presence, balance, rest, joy, and even more peace. Oh, and love. So much love to all of you.